Henry Ford is famous for his vision of the future. A car in every driveway and the assembly line he used to make that possible. Ford Motor Company carries on his legacy today with its exploration into technologies that are expanding what our concept of being a driver is. Trevor Worthington, VP of Product Development, APAC, is here today to tell us about what they have in store for us. Welcome, Trevor.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It really is a pleasure for me to be here at GMAC this afternoon to have the opportunity to tell you about some of the exciting things that are happening at Ford Motor Company globally, in our region, and right here in China. So just to give you an overview of what I'm going to cover in the next 20 minutes or so, I'll start with the challenges we face in all of our futures relative to global congestion on our mobility and how Ford is approaching these challenges. And I'll then move on to looking at China's rapidly expanding mobile connectivity market and how Ford is harnessing the power of brought-in technology and open source to stay ahead of the game. Now, personal mobility is something that we're obviously very, very conscious of at Ford Motor Company. And as we look ahead, we see real changes in how people will travel. Right now, there are around 1 billion vehicles on the road worldwide, and it took roughly 100 years to get to that level. With more people and greater prosperity, some experts are forecasting that number will double and possibly double again by mid-century. The sheer number of vehicles on our roads could threaten the personal mobility we've enjoyed for more than a century. This is especially serious in the world's largest cities. So that is the point of our blueprint for mobility, which describes what we believe transportation will look like by the year 2025 and beyond, and the technologies, business models and partnerships needed to get there. Our plan embraces technology that will ease the tension and inefficiency of traffic jams in the near term, and vehicle systems that, for example, will make parking easier and help prevent accidents by taking some of the human error out of the equation. Beyond that, in the mid-term, we're exploring the possibilities of significant automation in our vehicle technology, envisioning a world where cars communicate with each other and with the world around them to improve safety and traffic congestion while achieving major environmental benefits. Ultimately, we envision a truly integrated network, not just for cars, but for all transportation. The blueprint for mobility is more than just a vision, it's an eventual reality that we're working on today. So let's start with car-to-car and car-to-infrastructure communication. That is to say, cars that can talk to other cars and to the world around them. We're testing vehicles right now that use Wi-Fi to communicate with each other and the transportation infrastructure. They can receive and deliver information and warnings. For example, if a hidden hazard lies ahead or if a vehicle is stopped in a blind bend in the road. This type of technology could clearly be a lifesaver, and we plan to make it an affordable reality for our customers in the future. Another example is our obstacle avoidance system for the future. It employs 3 radars, ultrasonic sensors and a camera to scan the road up to 200 metres ahead. When it detects a vehicle that's stopped or slowed in the lane ahead, an object in the road or a pedestrian crossing the street, the system first issues warnings. If a driver fails to take action, the car automatically steers and brakes to avoid a collision. Now, research reveals that less than a third of drivers involved in rear-end collisions attempt to steer prior to impact. So it's easy to imagine how this technology could help greatly reduce the risk of certain types of accidents. Now, the next chapter in our automotive driving story, 10 years in the making, is this vehicle, the Ford Automated Research Vehicle that was introduced at Mobile World Congress in Europe earlier this year. The vehicle uses LiDAR and other camera technology to scan the world around it, providing a whole new world of driver assistance possibilities. But before we go further, let's define what we mean by automated. What we do not mean is a driverless car. This vehicle is capable of automated operation under the supervision of a human driver. We believe the driver should be in control and always able to step in. The focus today of our automated technology is simply to significantly reduce human error in driving and improve safety by reducing driver stress and workload. The research vehicle has a unique way of seeing the world, thanks mainly to its 4 scanning LiDAR sensors. LiDAR technology uses light in the same way a bat or a dolphin uses sound waves and interprets the reflections of everything within about 60 metres to generate a real-time 3D map of the environment around it. It can track moving objects as well, including vehicles, pedestrians and animals. Now, this level of technology, both inside and out of these kinds of future vehicles, cannot be realised without taking a very different approach. That is, significantly enhanced cross-industry cooperation, especially with high-tech, tertiary research and university involvement, and government and private sector cooperation. It really sounds pretty simple. As one example, there are clearly significant untapped opportunities for industries such as this, mobile, to play a role in advancing automated driving. As you've seen, the sensors and computers that make automated driving work gather and process vast amounts of data about road, traffic and vehicle conditions. Now, this is both a risk and an opportunity. This data can be shared between other vehicles and the transportation infrastructure in real time, helping to improve road safety and transport efficiency. Our partners here in the mobile industry must be involved and engage with the automotive industry to envision the hardware, the software and the network technology we will need to build better, safer and smarter world for our shared customers. And why is that? I think we all know that global mobile data is expected to increase significantly, up to 13-fold by 2017. Mobile traffic was up 70% in 2012 alone, now roughly 12 times the global internet size in 2000. So we need to find ways of managing this data flow if it's to be of any use in helping resolve these issues. Of course, mobile data transmission and sharing is only one major challenge. Then there's the analytics challenge and of using this data productively in real time. This includes how do you connect with the driver with this data and a HMI interface that does not defeat the opportunity that these breakthroughs represent. Of course, there is no simple answer, and these are, of course, the questions that we all need to work on together. So what I'll do now is move on to the second part of my talk and turn our attention specifically to China. I'll start by highlighting the most significant mobile technology trends and then look at how Ford has harnessed the power of open source and brought in technology. China is the world's largest mobile internet market. Right now, there are over 700 million active smart devices used in China, almost double the number there were at the start of 2013. A large share, over a quarter, of people buy high-end devices priced above $500 US. In the fourth quarter of 2013, 59% of these devices were bought by smartphone users who are upgrading from their existing hardware. More and more people clearly are embracing 4G, and app usage via 4G grew by 57% from June to December last year. So our challenge is to keep pace, to bring in all the benefits and convenience of the latest smartphone technology and create a seamless, safe and truly connected driving experience. Built in, brought in and beamed in, this is Ford's three-pronged approach to a connected driving experience. Ford's built-in sync hardware system connects with our customers' brought-in mobile device, which beams in apps and software developed using Ford's AppLink system. Working together, these three aspects are unlocking the potential of in-car connectivity and are making formerly high-priced features available in an affordable vehicle package. So at the heart of this connectivity is our cutting-edge Ford AppLink technology. Ford AppLink allows smartphone apps to interface with in-vehicle controls and audio, including voice recognition, displays, buttons and the microphone. That means we can keep drivers hands on the wheel and eyes on the road, while giving them full access to their sync-compatible apps from their personal devices. Imagine the possibilities to not only enable existing apps, but to transform the driving experience with apps designed for the car. Apps made the iPhone more than a phone, and Ford AppLink can do the same for the car. Since its launch in China, Sync has been very well received. In fact, over 90% of Chinese customers would recommend Sync to others, underlining the desire for a more connected driving experience. Partnership is a key part of our success. Working with our partners, Ford provides our customers convenience, safety, innovation, speed to market and the unlimited potential that comes with open source technology. The beauty of Ford's strategy is that it allows Ford and our partners to each do what we do best. Ford to build great cars and our partners to build great apps. Our partners, the world's most innovative technology companies, create services and apps that our customers love. In China, we're working with 8 leading technology companies who together have created 12 Ford AppLink compatible apps for our Ford driver. These companies are making apps you already know, use and love available on Ford vehicles, creating a seamless, connected driving experience that is tailored and unique as each smartphone user. Not only do we have an open source strategy, but we also have an open platform strategy. We recognise that there are a lot of different mobile phones in the market and we don't want to limit the choice. Therefore, we've adopted an agnostic approach by making Ford AppLink compatible with both iOS and Android. We're committed to bringing this technology to all our customers worldwide, and there are around 10 million Sync-equipped vehicles, with a forecast 14 million to be on the road by 2015 as we continue to launch Sync globally, providing a huge opportunity for software developers. Ford is a developer-focused company. We need the developer community to help us create better experiences for our customers. We understand that a vibrant app ecosystem is essential for the success of a platform for both users and developers. We also understand that developer community can bring new capabilities to our customers much faster than we could on our own. So we want and need to build relationships with developers in China, throughout Asia and around the world now. We want to enable anyone, anywhere who has a great idea for the in-car experience to create, test and possibly deploy their app in Ford vehicles. And we're taking dramatic steps to make it happen. We've extended our Ford Developer Program to include markets in Asia Pacific. With our Ford Developer Program, we became the first automaker to launch an open program allowing software developers to directly interface with the vehicle. Now we're making it available in Asia Pacific as further evidence of our commitment to this market. Developers who register at developer.ford.com can download the Ford AppLink software development kit, which contains libraries and documentation for the APIs enabling communication between apps and the vehicle. Developers will also have access to Ford engineers who are available to offer technical support for developers during app development. The developer site also features online forums to discuss app development and related issues. Once submitted to Ford, an app is thoroughly tested and reviewed for usability and suitability for Ford AppLink-enabled vehicles. As soon as we help the developer procure a distribution licence, the app can be released to customers. App developers worldwide will also be able to take advantage of our contribution to the Geneva Alliance, a non-profit industry alliance committed to driving the broad adoption of an in-vehicle infotainment (IVI) open source development platform. Last year we announced we would open source the Ford AppLink platform and establish a new open source Geneva project maintained by a Ford engineer to help automakers and aftermarket infotainment manufacturers easily incorporate Ford AppLink into their products. The project is now live and available for others to view and use. This opens the door to even greater opportunities for integration between smartphones and vehicles. At the same time, it reduces the number of platforms that app developers need to support for app-to-vehicle integration. So we're not stopping there. We aim to help developers even further. Ford recognises the significant distribution and compatibility challenges that developers face. The Smart Device Link (SDL) project aims to change that. SDL is an open-source, industry-wide technology platform. With it, Ford and its partners aim to simplify the development process and expand the market for in-vehicle apps. Today we can announce that two major Chinese technology companies, Baidu and AutoNavi, will extend their existing Ford AppLink cooperation and contribute to the SDL. The partnerships are a significant step towards forging an industry standard for in-vehicle application integration, ultimately broadening developer opportunities and bringing more apps into cars. At Ford, we're very excited about this, and tomorrow, John Ellis will be here to take you through the details and progress of this pioneering project. And why is Ford doing all this? We believe that our developer-focused approach is a win-win solution for Ford, for our developer partners and for our customers. By focusing on supporting developers, Ford can more quickly respond to unique market needs around the world, ensuring that the right apps are available in the right markets, right when our customers want them. What's in it for developers is a high-volume solution provided licence-free, which helps reduce the number of platforms they need to work with. And with a large potential market, there's more incentive for them to create apps appropriate for the car. Most importantly, it's about customers. Not only are we allowing drivers to access their favourite content while driving, by keeping their eyes on the road and hands on the wheel, reducing the risk they'll look away to the small screen of a mobile device. Also, with every app we enable for the car or create for the car, we improve the ownership experience. Customers will enjoy a continually evolving set of new features over the course of the ownership cycle. And why is that? Because the mission of our founder, Henry Ford, was to open up the highways to all mankind. Our goal today continues to be to provide safe, efficient and affordable transportation for millions of people. We're keeping pace with the changing world by embracing the digital highways. Ford is making technology available for all and innovation open to all to make the world a better place for all. and I really appreciate the opportunity to share our vision and plans with you all. Thanks for your time and attention, and let's go further. Thank you.